What up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a real quick review on the movie OKJA. It's a Netflix original movie. Um, okay, let's start off with: is the movie good? Yes. Is it watchable? Yes. Um, I think it'd be a harder watch if it was in the movie theater, but because it's a Netflix movie, I feel like it's more than entertaining to watch, and it has a good message or messages. Um, let's start off with the directing. I think there's a lot of gorgeous shots, and this movie, I don't know, personally, I thought it kind of represented like a live action anime. Um, that's what it looked like. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what I thought of when I watched the trailer, and when I was watching the movie, I was like, okay, this is an anime. It's just live action, except I feel like the message wouldn't be conveyed as well if it was drawn. Um, but in live action with the CG and stuff, I felt like I don't know, you humanize all the message you're trying to do and say, and I don't know. I felt like live action was the way to go for this movie. Okay, so then beautiful shots. The directing was good because they told a good story, and that you filled it up with good metaphors and right. But the big problem is two characters, Jake Gyllenhaal's and Tilda Swinton's, like her secretary. They went way over the top. I don't know, like Jake Gyllenhaal made a choice with his character to he's like, oh, it's a live action cartoon. Let's just go super cartoony. I mean, he usually makes choices, and someone tells him probably I don't know, like tone it down, go up. This time he went all the way up, and he was basically playing a cartoon character, and tonally he was just like, it was just weird in that movie. It almost felt like he wasn't even part of the movie. He was part of some other movie where his voice was way out there, and his character expressions and the way he moved was just I don't know what the fuck he was doing. And Jake Gyllenhaal's great. I'm not saying he wasn't even great in this, but I don't know. He just fell out of place. Paul Dano, though, Paul Dano was dope. Paul Dano's always good. Paul Dano's never bad. I loved him in this because he's like so serious and like just moody, and like he just believes in his cause, but he's like one of those people who like he's 100% committed, and like I believed it. Everyone in the ALF, was it the homeboy from The Walking Dead, Lily Collins, everyone from the animal liberation movement was good. Okay, so yeah. Tilda Swinton, she played two characters. I mean, she's done that a lot in the other movies, but she's just a fucking amazing actress. She could play every character in the movie, and then do CGI, Planet of the Apes style, and then play 10 more. I don't know. She's a fucking amazing actress, and she like each character she plays has. Like, even though she looks the same, they're twins. She's so fucking good. She like gives each one of them personality, and they're so distinct and like opposite from each other. I don't know. She's always good. Giancarlo Esposito, always a bad guy. I always kind of thought he's scheming, but he's just so good at what he does. Like, he's just like plays this low key evil guy. Except for bugging out, he was dope in that. Okay, what else? So the actress, the little girl, what's her name? Jesus. Seo-Hyun Han. I am completely butchering it, and I'm sorry, but she was amazing. I feel like the way we've had all these young female actresses just come up and blow us away. Millie Brown from Stranger Things. The little girl from Logan. Oh, what's her name? Can't remember it. And now her, Seo-Hyun An. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Another great female actress. Young female actress who, like, deserves all the work in the world. Whatever she can get, give it to her. She played such an amazing character. Like, and if you boil it down, this movie's about a girl and her best friend. Her best friend just happens to be a modified pig, a genetically modified pig, but it's her best friend nonetheless. And the what she would go to get him back, like the she would do anything, and you know, and that's what it boils down to. This movie's about a girl and her best friend, and her trying to get it back and bring him back home, bring her back, or you know, the pig. Okay, but besides that, the story has so many layers to it. There's like commercialism versus versus non-commercialism, the food, GMOs, and like they start off the movie by saying like the world is going hungry, and then like we have messed up our resources. So corporations to make money and make more food are genetically modifying food, but since people don't trust GMOs, they're gonna just choose cute looking things, and like from the cute animals they're gonna bring an animal and say like, well, we found this in Chile or whatever. Like there's this backstory to basically saying that corporations not only are evil, but they're gonna start widely selling GMOs to people, which is like genetically modified food. So there's this whole message about greed and corporations, and the government, and you know how corporations use the power, the police. There's like a specific line where it's like, are we good with the NYPD, where it's like the police would rather choose the side of a corporation than choose the side of its citizens. I mean, it's got a lot of political, messages crammed into the movie. Some of them work. Some of them are like really pushed in your face. But if you just by face value, it's a good movie. And a tearjerker there's this scene in the slaughterhouse. No joke, I'm fucking crying. You know what I mean? Like it does what it's supposed to do. I was like, Jesus, do I want to keep eating meat? Because it makes you think about like the food we eat. It's an OKJA. Like when we eat burgers, when we eat meat, when we eat hot dogs. These are animals we're eating. This is an OKJA. Just because she has personality, we hung out with her in the movie. We've seen her, we've seen her arc, and at the end of the day, she's gonna end up in someone's table just the way the food we eat, is an OKJA. They're animals, they're beings, So there's it plays with the whole morality of that, and the whole, just, I don't know. Am I going to become vegan because of OKJA? Maybe. I don't know. It definitely made me think about it. It's a tough subject. It's fucked up. That scene though, when there's two pigs, which is like a couple, the wife and the husband, and their little pig following them behind. Then seeing one of the pigs go free and seeing like their chance to give their son or daughter a chance at a better life, at not being slaughtered. And the dad basically holds up the fence and the mom, and the little piglet just runs out. And then OKJA hides it in its mouth. Fucking, and then they walk amongst the chain fence and see their son being taken away. Fucking heartbreaking. Like the way like when you go into the slaughterhouse and seeing the way like they get treated, it's like when they like all those videos people show you of slaughterhouses, like the ones that go around the internet, shit. It's like basically showing you that, but without showing you that. You know, they're computer graphics. This isn't real. Like they could have spliced in actual slaughterhouse videos and then fucked everyone up who watches it on Netflix, and you know, maybe make people not want to eat fucking meat for a while. But I feel like the message is still that. At the end of the day, we might have not seen pigs get slaughtered, actual pigs, but like that message is still there, and it's like it fucks with you. It did. It did to me at least. I don't know. There's so much stuff like just jam packed into the movie. Like I always felt like these corporations were all about greed and stuff, and sometimes you even feel like the ALF, the the Liberation Front, is almost like a caricature of, you know, of the left, of hippies. You know, at some point they're like so over the top that they almost come off as a joke. You know, where you're like, ugh, they're a little too much. But at the end of the day, they're the good guys. You know. And then you deal with the moral dilemma of the movie, where it's like 300 million people are starving in the United States. Like 80 million people are starving in the world. And if it isn't for genetically modified food, how are we going to feed these people? And it's like that brings up the dilemma of like, with more overpopulation, how do we get to feed the world? How do we make it so people don't go hungry? It's fucked up. There's like, what's the good answer? Like, how do we solve world hunger? Like, I don't know. Fuck, dude. I literally just stopped watching the movie. So like all these things are still rambling in my head. Overall, I want to end it here saying overall it was a good movie. I don't know if it would have worked on the theater, though. I don't know if it's not a movie you would like go to the theater and like get popcorn and go eat, because it's not like, it's more of a message movie. It's more something like you watch at home. It's not something I'd go to the movies for, but it worked. It was good. It was it challenges you. It makes you think. Paul Dano gives a great performance. The girl gives an amazing performance. Tilda Swinton makes a good performance. So overall, I don't know. It makes you want to turn vegan. I don't know. That's that's my taking of it. I don't know. I feel like some people maybe won't get it, won't like the message that's being pushed on them, and that's their opinion. I liked that it took me out of my comfort zone. It gave me a good story. It gave me a good acting, and it gave me something to think about. Like, what more can you ask from a movie? So that's my. I have all these. Damn. It made me think. So, guys, if you have Netflix, please check out OKJA, by the director Joon-ho or Bong-Joon-ho. Check him out and check out this movie. It's on Netflix. Everyone has it, so it's something cool to watch this weekend.